Remember Alex? He tried to remember last Tuesday. Not a holiday, not his birthday. Just last Tuesday. What did he eat for breakfast? Who did he talk to? What did the sky look like when he stepped outside? He couldn't remember. Try it yourself. Last Tuesday. Not last weekend. Not something big. Just an ordinary Tuesday. Nothing clear, right? That's how entire years disappear, without leaving a single memory. 3 years ago, you were someone who noticed things. You had dreams. You had spark. You had whole days that felt textured, alive, recorded. And somewhere between then and now, the recording slowed down. This isn't a story about being unhappy. You're not unhappy. You're just on autopilot. And autopilot is comfortable. Autopilot is efficient. Autopilot is where unrecorded time goes. What if the life you're barely noticing right now is the life you'll one day beg to remember? What if your ordinary Tuesday is someone else's last Tuesday? What if you are living your good old days and your brain isn't saving them? There's a name for what's happening. It's not your fault, but it is something you can change. And after today, you won't be able to unsee it.
The Novelty Effect: Why Your Best Days Are Disappearing. Here's what's happening upstairs. Meet your brain. It isn't trying to steal your life, it's trying to save energy. Your brain is an efficiency machine. It sees the same day repeating and says, nothing new, no threats, no surprises, run low power. This is habituation. It's why you stop hearing the hum of your refrigerator, why your home has a smell but you never notice it, why you can drive somewhere and not remember the drive. You arrived, but the journey was never recorded. Your brain doesn't just ignore the familiar, it compresses it. When days feel identical, your mind stores them like duplicates, stacked, flattened, blurred. 10 remembered days can feel longer than 10 forgotten years. And this is where the novelty effect comes in. When something is new, your brain lights up. Attention sharpens, memory records, time stretches. A new place, a new experience, a new feeling. Everything gets saved in high resolution. But when something becomes familiar, the opposite happens. Your brain stops celebrating, then it stops noticing, then it stops recording. No attention, no memory, just a blur. Days become weeks, weeks become years, and one day you try to remember the season of your life and your mind hands you almost nothing.
The problem isn't that your life is boring. The problem is that your brain has declared it solved. It thinks it already understands your mornings, your home, your people, your routines, so it stops saving them. Imagine your life is a hard drive. New experiences get stored. Repeated ones get overwritten. Not because they don't matter, because your brain thinks they don't need to be saved twice. Remember when everything felt record-worthy? A caterpillar was a discovery. A puddle was an ocean. The car wash felt like entering another world. You didn't try to be present. Everything was just new enough to matter. Then something changed. Growing up isn't just gaining responsibility, it's gaining filters. You learn to label things already known. The sky, the light, the sound of someone you love laughing in the next room. Filtered, ignored, unrecorded. This is the real conflict. You are not unhappy. You are not failing. You are absent from the recording of your own life. And absence doesn't feel painful. That's why it's so easy to miss. One day you will replay a memory of someone you love, a voice call, a conversation, a moment that felt ordinary. You'll wish you had noticed the small details, the pauses, the tone, the texture of the moment. But right now, Your brain is labeling it routine, disposable, not worth saving. Stop. You are not broken. You are not ungrateful. You are running ancient survival software. Your brain evolved to detect danger, not beauty, efficiency, not wonder, prediction, not presence. It is doing its job perfectly. But your goal isn't just survival anymore. It's experience, memory, meaning, and meaning requires attention.
The novelty effect isn't your enemy. It's a recording switch. You've been using it to chase new things, buy new things, scroll new things, but you can use it somewhere else. What if novelty isn't something you have to find, but something you can activate right here, inside your ordinary Tuesday? Let's test something. Look around you right now. Find one object you haven't truly looked at before, not glanced at, actually observed. Notice its shape, texture, color. That moment you just experienced will exist in memory because you told your brain, record this. That's the lever, and you only need 3 small shifts to use it. 3 upgrades, tiny hinges that swing enormous doors. Upgrade number 1, become a tourist in your own life. When you visit somewhere new, everything feels vivid. Architecture, sounds, movement, light. You are alert because you expect novelty. Now bring that expectation home. Walk into your kitchen like you've never seen it before. Look at the way light touches the table, the sound of the kettle, the pattern in the floor. Your brain will start recording again, not because the moment changed, because your attention did. Upgrade number 2, find the unfamiliar inside the familiar. Novelty is not always new. Sometimes it's forgotten. A song you loved years ago, a hobby you abandoned, a taste you haven't experienced in a long time. Your past self left you experiences, waiting to be rediscovered. Revisiting them creates the same neural response as newness, except they carry emotional depth too. It's like reopening a memory and letting it breathe again. Upgrade number 3, break one small pattern. Your brain wakes up when prediction fails. Switch hands while brushing your teeth. Take a different route. Eat something unfamiliar. Sit somewhere new. Even tiny disruptions tell your brain, stay alert. And alertness stretches time.
These upgrades don't require a new life. They just require one quiet question. What is happening right now that I am not noticing? That question alone changes how time feels, because here is the hidden truth. You are not losing time. You are losing awareness of it. So who wins? You do. Not by escaping routine, by re-entering it consciously. Your life isn't running out. Your attention is. And attention can be renewed instantly. This breath, this sound, this moment. Remember Alex, the one who couldn't remember last Tuesday? He didn't change his job. He didn't move somewhere exotic. He just started noticing. And something strange happened. Days stopped collapsing into each other. Moments stretched. Years gained texture. Time stopped feeling like something that was happening to him and started feeling like something he was experiencing. That's the real upgrade. Not more life, more recorded life. If this shifted something inside you, tap like. It helps more people wake up inside their own days. Share this with someone whose time feels like it's slipping past unnoticed. And if you want more quiet upgrades in 10 minutes or less, subscribe. Next week, we explore a simple 2-letter word that enable you to truly focus on what really matters, freeing you tons of burdens and worries. One last question. Take your time. Don't scroll yet. Now, find one small thing you almost missed today. Something ordinary, something quiet, the warmth of your cup, the way light touches the wall, a distant sound you never noticed before. That's your life, being recorded. Don't let it blur. See you next week.
Make it one your mind refuses to compress.